He just wanted that said, and I hadn't been worried about it. Now back to what I was doing. But when I was that age, I always intended to, and someone would say, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I mean, I did as much as I could back then, and people see you and you look like you have all this free time, but you carry the extra keys to the school, and you look after the lab, and you keep things tidy there, and you keep an eye out for something else, and you stay late and make sure things are organized, or take part in extra activities in the school, or, the Christmas concert, the whatever this is fair, the collection for this ever, because all of the extra meetings and the committees and learning committees and school improvement committees, and because I do have the time. I'm not married. I don't have a husband. I don't have children. That's fine. But other people will look at you and wonder, why can't you do this and this and this, because you seem to have 2 minutes. Now, I'm just having a little bit of something because I missed lunch today. I mean, I don't even have a job anymore, as per se, right? That brings in a pile of money. But we're still high functioning while we're going through whatever this is, with boxes all over the place, which are forced to be there because they don't need to be. I could have them unpacked. But what I had intended to do was when what I will do is give back when my daughter or my son, if I have children, when I have children, and I'll keep giving now in a more general sense. But would I join Brownies? Well, no, not unless I had a child in Brownies. Would I teach Sunday school? I teach school at school, and it really it's two separate, completely separate systems. I taught confirmation because they were older, per se, than the children I was teaching at school. So I wouldn't have naturally taught them and have to go back and have a different relationship with them than their teacher. We had a few family friends with children, but we had even pretty much gotten past, in our family, having friends with that age of a child that I would be teaching, unless they were distant friends. And none of my friends had children that age. So it just made me more teacher. That was it. So when I'm out, I spoke to them in French politely and went on again. No different than I would have in school. But when I had a child, if I had a child, I was going to join and be a leader at Guides, a leader at Sunday school, because you're there anyway. So, but when I had my child, all of a sudden, the new group that I've moved up here to be with, you can't do that. You're not supposed to be there coddling your child. It's like they want to take your child, close the door, and beat them up, because that's what these people make me feel like they're doing. Instead of having an extra pair of competent hands, I'm so far from being a pedophile or me being the worry that all it's come down to is, what do you not want me helping out for? I have everything you need to help. And I can do it, and it's not magic. It's just so well practiced and coming from such a good background that it is just easy. Well, they'd rather get at you and do it themselves. But they're not, because it's like that book with the mouse that someone gave Emma when she was little. And it was like, go to sleep, little mouse. Pretty pictures, plasticine, something I'd always illustrated in and appreciated other people who had illustrated it. But it was such a negative book. Oh, stop whining, little mouse, and go to bed. I mean, totally. I read it to her. I put it away. It just isn't our family, but it's what is expected. And that is not okay.